Imagine if space travel, how it's shown in this book, was actually achievable. And then imagine you lived in an era where you could actually explore the galaxy, like they do. I wish, dude. And I require Marvin to come along. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams is such a fun story. It's also a very funny book. And humor's a little bit different. It's like more specific. Not everybody laughs at the same things. So I wanted to read a little bit. And if you haven't read it, maybe that way you can judge whether you'll like this or not. This was the first book that I attempted to use these thingies. I got like 100 pages in and I realized that I couldn't put myself through that. But yeah, in case you were wondering. A showcase of different cultures throughout the galaxy. For example, the Vogons. Vogon poetry is of course the third worst in the universe. Second worst is that of the Asgots of Kriya. Here it explains that their poet, Master Grunthos the Flatulent, recites a poem. Ode to a small lump of green putty I found in my armpit one midsummer morning. 4 of his audience members died of internal hemorrhaging. The president of like the Galactic Arts Council survived by gnawing one of his own legs off. Fantastic. Small description of Earth. Utterly insignificant little blue-green planet whose ape-descended lifeforms are so amazingly primitive that they still think digital watches are a pretty neat idea. I had like 6 G-Shocks, bro. Lots of the people were mean, and most of them were miserable. Even the ones with digital watches. And this book does have like laugh out loud moments. These are not necessarily it, it's just like the general vibe of this book. Every sentence is a clever observation, most of the times in the way of a joke. There's a point in the story where an infinite number of monkeys are trying to get to the protagonist to tell him about the script of Hamlet that they wrote. Marvin, dude. I almost don't want to tell you anything about Marvin so that you can experience him on your first read of this. There's like a sentient, super intelligent shade of the color blue. Why is that so funny to me, dude? It's so absurd, but it's so clever at the same time. I loved it. I already have the next one, which is like the restaurant at the edge of the universe or something like that. After I'm done with like a couple of books that are like priority right now, I'm gonna get into that. But yeah, if you guys have read this, what do you think about it? And do you have anything else that's in a similar vibe that I can start up when I'm finished with this?